9 months pregnant. She was on the hospital bed. She had a mother on one side and her husband on the other. It was a cold January night at KC General Hospital, Central Bank. The duty doctor checked on the vital signs. She comes to the husband and she says, well, the woman is not in labor. Let's give it a couple more hours. I want her to be in natural labor. And then she walks away to grab dinner. The husband runs off to get some medicines, and the lady's mother is being called to sign some forms before the delivery operation. So the lady is just bored out of her mind, so she says, okay, I'll just take a walk. So she gets off her bed and then she tries to walk around the room, and suddenly she discovers the pain. Suddenly it seems like she's getting the labor pain, the water is about to break, she panics, she screams, and she summons the duty nurse, the duty doctor. There's a lot of chaos, and that is how I was introduced into this world in human form. The only thing which broke this whole drama was that I was born with 3 strands of hair on my head. So, I'm really impressed that they've grown so much over the last 33 years, and that's the only thing which brought a smile to everybody's face. But the only thing which my mother was really happy about was that I was being born as a male child, not because she had patriarchal mindset, but she wanted an opportunity to raise a man who would learn to respect a woman. Other than her father and her husband, most of the men in her family didn't seem to learn to respect women, and they would either use words, actions, and then behaviors which she necessarily felt was ashamed of, and she wanted this opportunity, and she was relieved that this child was being born a male, and I was a project for her. And throughout my upbringing, and even till date, there are always these instances where she talks to me about something which happened when she was commuting, something which happened to a friend, something else, where she ensures that I understand that you respect a woman as another individual, as equal to you, and do not demean them in any manner, which is one of the discoveries and the values I hold at the core of my system, and I'm always proud of the way she's brought me up. As I was growing up, my parents had this whole arrangement amongst them. Okay, they had no predilection towards me, so they had this idea of pay for performance. So I was in 2nd grade. Now Leo Toys had come out with He-Man figurines. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe used to be like my favorite cartoon, right? So this was a figurine, and there was this shop which was on the way back from school. So I noticed this on the shelf, and then I said, I want that figurine. They said, okay, you will get it, but you've got to max your next maths test. I said, okay, that's fair. So, I put my best foot forward, I made my best effort. Then I went in the day of the exam, I thought I maxed it. So when I came back home that evening, I'm already dreaming about playing with the figurine the next day, and then I thought I was all sorted. So the next day, I go to school. And then the notebook comes out, and I had got 99 on 100 because I had spelt the spelling of 100 as H-U-D-R-E-D. So the N killed my dreams, what an anticlimax, and the shopkeeper's targets. I always felt sad for his kids. So I just came back home. There was absolutely nothing I could ask for. My parents didn't say a word. A week passed by. And then I come back home from school, and then the figurine is on my desk. And then there was anticlimax and earth-shattering feelings which I had a week before, and this one was I was surprised, and I was pleasantly surprised. There was a value which they instilled in me that day, which was rewarding somebody for the earnestness of their effort, even in a failed scenario, can always inspire them to try harder the next time. Leapfrog a couple more years, I was in engineering. My hormones had shot through the roof, and I was focusing not on learning the fundamentals of engineering, but the fundamentals of texting sweet nothings, of getting attention from the opposite gender, And I was basically happy. So, 5th semester exams results come out, and I had failed in 3 out of 6 subjects. So I come out, and then I catch up with my study partner. He had failed 6 out of 6 subjects. So I was so happy, right? I was like, he's in deeper shit than me. Little did I know that our college sends report cards back home, even when you are in engineering, only when you had failed your subjects. Never been there, never knew. So I just told my parents that, listen, I passed with 60% and all of that. They got the report card, and then they landed up in college. My lecturers love to dramatize, and my mother was a sucker for drama. So she absorbed all the drama about her son, chasing girls around, bunking classes, not focusing on studies, A, B, C, D, and he's not going to get a job and all of that. My dad sat through it with a lot of silence. On our way back home, he just looked at me and he said, I'm disappointed that you failed in your life, but I believe that you have the right abilities to succeed and course correct. Those words resonate with me till date. Compassion and leap of faith are the 2 value systems which I strongly hold with, and respect for women. These are the 3 things which define me as an individual today, and something which I try and continue to practice in my personal life and corporate life. Thank you again.